All right, family. So y'all know we've been talking about submission over the last week or two. When I say we, I'm talking about you and me. Yes. So this is how submission looks in real time. I want to give y'all this example. Here's a story time for you. You know, I like my little story times. Okay. So my son's birthday party was just yesterday. And let's go back a month ago though. My wife hits me up and she's like, um, she's she's like, yo, I asked our son what he wanted to do for his birthday party. He said he wanted to jump out of an airplane and go skydiving. I'm like, bruh, what are we doing? Stop asking them. What are we doing? What are we talking about? Now he's turning 9 years old. So I'm like, but being the mother that she is, she's like, no, we can't go skydiving, son, but I'll look up some options for you. She finds iFly. I'm sure y'all knew where we were going with this. Finds iFly, comes back and was like, yo, iFly for him and all of his friends are going to be $1,200. At that point, I'm like, babe, I'm not trying to spend $1,200 on a 9-year-old birthday party. I'm just not trying to do it. My wife's response at that point was like, hey, babe, I want you to keep in mind that this is something that we said I was in charge of and I was going to make the decisions on. We both agreed. And I said, no, we did agree to that, but I still want my concerns cured. I just don't agree with spending $1,200 on a 9-year-old birthday party. I'm not with it. Plus, that's not the budget that we discussed. I would rather stay on budget. And she's like, okay, I hear you. And we get off the call. I'm processing. I'm like, God, what is my real problem with doing this? What is the problem? It's not like we don't have the funds to be able to do it. What is my real problem with it? And just God was just showing me that, like, yo, it's you. It's not it's me, you know? So I called my wife back and I was like, babe, just run it. Run it. All right. I'm not even tripping on that. She's like, no. I hear you. I want y'all to see this in real time. I did not initially, I wanted to take it from her and be like, nah, I'm good. We're not doing this. Respectfully, she responds like, nah, this me. Respectfully, I'm gonna need you to, hey, don't try to come in my area and just start taking over. I want to hear your concerns, but ultimately we agreed that this is how it's gonna run. I get off the call, I process, I come back. You got it, babe. That's my bad for even stepping in. Go ahead and run that. Then she, in return, says, no, I heard you. I'm going to make sure we don't spend $1,200 and I'm still going to make this happen. So, okay, cool. I need to also interject this here too. My wife is one that is constantly making sure our kids have, and our family, period, has incredible experiences. Left up to me, I'm going to work. We're going to go out to dinner every now and then, but we're going to do our date nights on Friday. We're going to go on a couple trips a year. And let's just stay in that. Let's save, let's invest. That's my idea of experiences. Let's set up our kids, for their future. We good. But she's like, hey, but we have moments right now that we want to create as well. So respectfully, I'm like, all right, bet. So here's what I want you all to see. One is we just had the party yesterday. We didn't pay for the party at all. Instead, it's because she heard my concern. She then, which our families are always hitting us up or hitting our kids like, hey, what do y'all need? And our kids will constantly be like, nothing. We're good. Praise God for that. But not praise God that they never act, but praise God that they don't feel like every time somebody asks them, do you need something? Do you want something? They feel the need to say yes. Like, yeah, give me this. Don't do that. But this time she reaches out to our family and our families, and they're like, yeah, we would love to help. Amongst our families, the whole party was paid for. Food, everything. I was like, that's crazy. Number two, I then see the experience that my son had and the smile on his face and how his friends were treating him. And I said, I almost stepped in the way of this. This is a core memory for him. This experience may have him at a point where he wants to be a pilot or jump out of a plane or go to Air Force or make planes. I don't know. But this was amazing to see the joy on his face. And $1,200 is small compared to this huge investment. Like now, the way my mind look at it, I'm like, oh, this was a good investment. And I look at my wife and I just say, man, I appreciate you so much. Thank you for not allowing me to get in the way of this experience for our son. Thank you for advocating for our kids and our entire family so that we can continuously have experiences that create core memories that we will remember forever, you know. And it was just great. And I even complimented, like, even me being in disagreement initially, there was never any disrespect or like ego flare up. It was just, we heard each other. That's submission. Like, I heard her thought and voice, and I was willing to submit to it. Now, not initially, but I called back and I was like, you know what? You're right. My bad. You got it. And then she, in return, was like, no. You right. I'll figure it out on this thing. And we both wanted to serve each other and meet each other's needs in this moment. And it was incredible. The outcome was incredible. What our kids experienced was incredible. So I'm gonna leave the video after this. You can see our son, our oldest son and our oldest daughter. The youngest one didn't do it, but our oldest son and our oldest daughter, they definitely did it. I want y'all to see the outcome. I cannot trade this for the world. And I'm so grateful for this woman.